widespread public outrage on controversial sexuality education inclusion in the curriculum shows that Ghanaians are not ready for the importation of any alien culture. That's according to the chairman of the Peace Council, Reverend Professor Emmanuel Asante. The Education Ministry has been under intense pressure over the last 1 week to back down on any plans to roll out the CSE in schools after it emerged that it included in the teacher resource packs contrary to the minister's earlier pronouncements. The Peace Council chairman has been speaking to Joynews on the sidelines of an IDEC public conversation in Accra.
It is good that Ghanaians reacted, whether the news was factual or not. When they heard that E was going to be introduced, they reacted. It tells you that Ghanaians have values. We have a culture, and we are not ready to go to do what the other people are doing in their countries. Canada, which is a Western country, has even rejected the CSE. And there are some other countries who have done that. And the little that Ghanaians have done, whether it was factual, the news that came around was factual or not, says that Ghana is not ready for it. And the minister has come out to say, fine. So the thing is not on. It's not something that is to be done. I think we should let sleeping dogs lie.
Holder engagement, including the clergy, to chart out appropriate ways of sex education in schools, bearing in mind the values of the country.
But having said that, it doesn't mean that we shouldn't have, sex education. But if we're going to have sex education, what kind of sex education? There is the need for us to bring stakeholders together, clergy people, academics, people who are well-versed in our culture, who understand sexuality, to come together to write some material that will reflect our ethos. Also mindful of the fact that we live in a global community, because you're not just going to educate your own people pretending that we are not living in a global community, because our children know more than we do when it comes to these things. They have access to the internet. That's the reason why I think that sex education now should not just be something that should target only children, but we should also target parents who are also agents of socialization in the home, so that they will be able to guide their children in the use of internet, the onslaught of the internet on them.